Hello, friends. We are getting set up. Come on in. I'm gonna tell you guys. I don't expect a lot of people to show up today, and I'll tell you why. This we were talking about this. The calendar is so different in May than the other months that it feels like we're a week early. We're not, but it feels like that because the first day of May was a Friday. No, the second day of May was on a Friday. So that we did this what every fourth, every third Friday.
Third Friday.
I did so. Oh, three dots. That's what we talked about this.
Yeah,
Open external browser.
that
Here we go.
have to teach her every time, y'all.
So we may have fewer people here today. No big deal. They can watch the replay. But everybody's been like a little confused. We're all like, why does this feel so early? It does feel early. It does.
There are forever weeks in May.
There's a lot. It's a long month.
It's the month that doesn't end.
This is the month that never ends.
It just goes on and on, my friend.
See, y'all don't even pay for this. This is bonus content. It's
Sorry,
bonus.
huh? Shut the door.
I'm fixing to go get a drink. I'll
Okay,
do
then
it.
shut the door when
I'm
you
gonna
come
get me
back.
a drink. Let everybody come in and get settled.
Good morning, Miss Becky. Long time no see. Miss Barb. Hi, friend. Are y'all happy it's Friday? I'm happy it's Friday. I'm glad y'all are here too. I think she had the beater too. The easy beater. Amber. I think she had the easy beater with her. Huh. That's what happens when the B squad rings up.
The B squad was working yesterday. The B team was
That's
working.
what they Barb said. It's the B squad representing apparently.
That was
so
us.
we were the B squad yesterday checking people out.
We were it. And it took two of us. They have one person that does it. Me and Shannon were both doing it.
And we still didn't do it right. So that tells y'all two brains are not better than one. Amber's brain is better than ours.
Yes.
She remembers everything.
Yes, she does. You used to.
Some things I
I
remember.
think I've worn you down.
Well, it's like the store stuff. I don't look at it
we
all
never
the time.
do that.
And so it's not familiar with that. I can't. I still know a card size. If that makes you happy. I don't have to watch a video every time to know what size an A2 card is.
That's good. I was reading. That's why I wasn't. Where's your camera doing that?
It's jumping. It's like a heartbeat.
Yeah, I think it's gotten on autofocus and pulse. Yeah, it ain't liking it. Anybody's first time this time? Y'all tell me if it is. I'm probably gonna have to fix everybody now, but we'll see.
Snow is the last Friday of school.
Yeah, you're gonna fix your camera again now, but because I put it on widescreen, I didn't have it on widescreen.
It'd help if I make the paper that's laying there straight. Ish.
I'm gonna do a teaser. A teaser.
It's your favorite.
I love to tease people with exciting things that are happening.
No, that's better.
I didn't put no ears on.
You didn't put no ears on. So
I put this on.
in my
got
book,
ears.
you're completely naked.
I have no ears on. And
I
I'm
don't
wearing a
have-
ponytail. It needs ears.
If I don't have earrings on, stuff's messed up.
I'm sure there's some around here somewhere. Don't cut yourself down. Each team provides strength and responsibility, and the team works together. We do work together. There are some of us that are just got stronger muscles than us.
Well, it's
Listen, we know our worth. And sometimes I'm worth more not behind the register.
Vince would probably love it if we weren't the ones.
If we weren't the
behind
ones who were,
register.
because I'll be like, just throw it in.
Just take it.
Throw it in. It's too much work. Give it to, and he's like, excuse me.
That costs money.
Excuse me. Thank you for that, though. We're not beating ourselves up. We know our strengths. They have to come to us for stuff too.
Yeah.
Like just this morning, Tamitha had to ask me if we were doing a folio class.
Yes, we are.
And also this morning, what was it? This morning I had to approve a video, right? I don't mind being B team. I mean, I still want to wear my Mr. T starter kit because he was on A team.
He was on the A team.
But I don't mind being on the B team.
I was never chosen first in sports, so I mean, I'm kind of used to the B team. Did you find?
No, it was yellow.
I think not. You were like.
I was not athletic.
I was not either.
I don't know what B team we were on yesterday. I'm just saying Barbic. Oh, that B team.
Yeah, we were. They're the B squad.
We're saying we were the B team because Angie was out. Angie runs a retail store, and she was out. So me and Shannon were over there trying to run the retail store, and I got called out in the hallway a minute ago with questions about what we did.
About an order that we created.
And there were questions about what we did. So
hopefully Amber fixes it and doesn't throw us under the bus with Vince.
oh, she has taught him too. I'm glad you're watching us from a crop. That's cool. We just finished our crop. I'm just gonna tell you something. I enjoyed this crop so stinking much.
Did too.
It was so fun. I'm so looking forward to October.
I need him to go like 2 weeks because we worked so hard to get it here, and then
Do longer than
a week is like really short. It seems.
I don't think this one went as
It didn't go as fast.
no,
I don't feel like
because we didn't have to teach every single day.
that. Not having a Thursday night class.
Mm-hmm.
That did a
So
lot.
it was different for us. So I got to enjoy the floor a lot more. I mean, to the point that people were tired of talking to me and I could go craft, which was funny.
I have nothing else to say to you.
It was just kind of like, you've been here. You've been at this table.
I know who you are.
You've
Leave
walked
me
around this room.
alone.
You've been here.
Oh my gosh, go away.
Go away. But I'm looking forward to the next event. Here's some things too. Some suggestions from this Craftercropolis have popped up for the one in October, and we'll be bringing those to you in some live shows. By the way, sorry about last night's live show. I will let you know here. We'll start right here. At 4:30 yesterday afternoon, my father-in-law had an episode. We were sitting in here getting ready for live show, and Vince walks in and says, "I've got to go, Mom and Dad's." And I was like, "What's going on?" And he's like, their caretaker called and said he wasn't responding to her, but we didn't know exactly what she meant by that. So we jumped in the car and went. And so 4 hours later, he was home from the ER. So they are treating him for a UTI. We're not feeling like that's what it is, but there was a little bit of bacteria that they found. So they're treating him for that, but we feel like it's just his dementia advancing. If you don't know, Vince's dad has dementia. And it felt more like a mini stroke last night than we've had before. And so the doctor's like, I can't rule that out. They did a CAT scan. He's like, I can't rule it out because it could be so mild. And it obviously was, because by the time he got home at 8:30, he was remembering again and responding again and all that. So that's what happened. Sometimes things just happen in a split second. And I know that my post was, did you see my post?
Yes.
My post was really cryptic, but here's what happened. I had to get the post up because the video was supposed to go live, but my kids didn't even know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
So we're in this. I said, Taylor, post in the family group what's going on so I can make this announcement so that they don't find out from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just that thing. So,
Well, I mean, it's hard when, like, Blake's an only child. So when something happens, it's a direct phone call.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, there's 3 of us, and you most of the time just call one person, and then it's like, well, I've got 2 others I've
Yep.
got to get a hold of, so they don't think normally I'm the last one to find anything.
Well, and with Jared and Sam being in Texas, sometimes
Yeah.
they're the last ones to find out. So it's like, put this on the family group so everybody
Yeah.
knows at the same time. And Taylor was there because they were going, I think they were going to cut grass, and Vince called them and they came by, which was good. So anyway, it is like, that's what happened last night. We were just a little bit, well, not a little bit. It was a lot of it. We had to get out of there. So we had to get there. So I apologize. I do want to do a live show because we had a lot of cool stuff, but you guys already saw it online. It's already been selling. So a lot of cool
Hope you
stuff to
bought
show
it.
you. And Vince was asking when, and I'm not sure yet. Once we get through this, I mean, I may do a quick live at like 3 just to show product or something, but I had the coolest craft planned.
You still do it.
I could still do it at 3 and just say today's the day.
Or
I
Monday.
could do that.
Or
I don't mind doing
Thursday.
it this afternoon because we'd still be done. I mean, not you get off early, but I'm saying.
I'm taking my baby at his last day of school in 6th grade. Last Friday of school in 6th grade.
Thank you, Kelly. I knew y'all would feel that way. I'm gonna have to say that
Yeah.
again, by the way, as we get started, because you guys, I'm sure people are wondering. I'm sure people are like, what happened last night? We just disappeared. And that is what happened.
They did. I went to the bathroom and came back out and they were gone.
It happened so quick.
Yeah, that's what Amber said.
And so here's the deal. So if you didn't see our live show last night, it is because at 4:30 yesterday afternoon, Vince got a phone call that his father was not responding to his caretaker, but she didn't go into any details. We're 2 minutes from their house, so we just jumped in the car. But Vince came in the room as I was prepping, and he said, I got to go to my mom's. And I'm like, okay. And he said, Deborah said, Dad's not responding to her. And I said, what does that mean? He said, I don't know. Thing went out the door. Because in my mind, that's not what she was saying. Was he was not answering questions. He was alive, awake and alive and breathing. Yeah,
responsive, but not.
But that's not what he got from
Yeah.
her. So we kind of went into a panic mode. But anyway,
Did he?
So we ran over there, and when we got there, we could see that he
So,
wasn't responding
Amber
correctly.
and I were sitting here waiting to hear from you.
I'm sorry.
And then we heard ambulances and cops.
It was
And I
them.
was like, something is going on because
Yeah.
she hasn't messaged like quickly and said he's okay. It was just this, and I was like, Amber, those are
It
ambulances
100%
going.
was them
And
too.
like we heard an ambulance go by the front, and then somebody came down the back,
And then a fire truck.
and yeah,
And what
and I
happened
was like,
was
that's them
when we
going.
got there, Vince called 911 and told them what symptoms he was having, and they looked like a stroke.
Yeah.
They were stroke symptoms, but they were probably dementia, UTI, and last time dehydration. They did not say dehydration this time because Deborah's been working hard to keep him hydrated.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is probably TMI, but that's what happened. We went and stayed. Vince went to the ER with Granddad. We stayed at home. I stayed with Meemaw, and she's not getting around as easy as she used to, and getting in and out of the car to go to the hospital is pretty hard, and then sitting in those chairs for her. So I was like, if we need to go, we'll go. You need to know this about us. We all live literally 2 minutes from the hospital. We can be there quicker than a phone call. Like, it's quick. So anyway, that's what happened last night. So we will be back with the live show. Granddad's home. Vince is there with him this morning, checking in on him. He's got medicine starting today, and we'll see how that goes. So thank you, Becky. I'm happy. Thank you, Barb. I'm happy that y'all give me grace because I don't like having to just drop things. But if I ever do just drop things, just know sometimes it's not an absolute emergency. But with Meemaw and Granddad, we are their caretakers. So sometimes we just have to go. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's talk. The big question on everyone's mind is, tell me about this swap. Tell me about the swap. All right, it's time to do swap number 1. Now, when you purchased your year of folios, you paid your shipping to participate in the swap from us, okay? All you have to do is create your swap and mail it to us. Your other one will come to you without, so you don't have to pay any money right now. You don't have to pay anything except to ship your folio. So let me use this one as an example. This was done by Rebecca Randazzo. So whoever gets this folio is going to love it, okay? This is her swap. And what she did was she took the time at Craft Acropolis to go ahead and make her swap and leave it here with us. So here's the thing. You choose any folio, A, B, C, or D. You choose any one you want to do, and you edit it in any way you want to edit it. If you want to change the pockets or the flaps or the flips or the tucks and the turns, you do that. Make it anything you want to do. But what we're looking for is this basic like chassis. That's what we're going to call it. This is what we're used to, right? This is our This is our floor plan right here, okay? So I don't know which one this is she chose. I feel like this is C, but I can't remember just off the top of my head. But what she did was she made this really, really cute folio. This is such a good example of what we're looking for. Just a folio created just like this. She used the Cowgirl paper pack. Oh my goodness, that paper pack is so cute, you guys.
pretty.
And she did this one on gold sparkly paper. See the sparkle? It's cute. So you'll make a folio, whichever one you want, whichever of the 4 we've made so far. Okay, make a folio, and then you mail it to us. We need it by June 30th. That is the final Monday in June. Basically, we need it by the end of June, but it falls on a Monday, the 30th. So you'll make your folio, mail it to us, get it to us by June 30th. If you don't want to participate, it's fine. If you want to participate, that's how it works. It's super fun because what's going to happen is all these folios will come to us, and then we're going to random mix them up and send them back out. And then you will get a folio somebody made. And it's so fun to have it, and it's a good memory. And we're going to do this twice. We're going to do it this time of year, and we're going to do it again in the fall. So you can have a fall or a Christmas theme one then, which will be fun. And after July, that'll be easy because we'll start getting, Christmas stuff going, Christmas paper packs coming in. We also have a really exciting thing you'll learn more about next. When do we meet again? We meet next week. So you'll learn more about it after next week. But it looks like we may have a online event happening in July around Christmas with another with a manufacturer you guys love. So this is going to be super fun. We're looking to make that happen, and we'll know more next week, but I want to let you know to be looking for that. Okay. All right. But that's not with your folios. That's just Maymay. That's just us doing that. All right. Any questions about the swap? I'll get Shannon to also write this up in an email and send it out about the swap. We can do that to everybody just to let them know. And yeah, I'm excited for y'all to hear about that. And so next week we should be able to tell you more. We should be able to. I think we meet on the 23rd, so that's next week, right? I think it is. Okay, we're looking to make it a 3-day event, by the way, in July, all Christmassy. I think it's the 20th.
The 16th.
Yeah. So, oh, it might be the following Monday.
The 23rd is next Friday.
Oh, next Friday. Okay, cool. So we'll know more then, and we'll let y'all know as soon as we know. All right, let's talk about this week. Let's talk about this week. If you're just getting here, by the way, if you want to back up real quick and listen about the swap, you can. Otherwise, you can hear about it when we get done. So you're wondering when we're finishing these guys. Here's what happened. We literally lost a week. Like, I really thought we had another week than we had because of the way this month played out. So you're going to be getting 2 bonus videos. You'll be getting one finishing out our, I don't remember what month this is. Yes, I do. Look, you'll get one finishing out our March video. And then you'll get one finishing out our April because we'll only get half of it done today or 2 hours of it done today. So this is still coming. We lost a week with Craft Acropolis, and we lost a week because our Friday was much quicker than we thought. So be watching for those to come to you in email as well. And anything else before we get started on this month, which is April? I cheated a little bit. It's not really cheating. I went ahead and cut this and put it on. Y'all know I'm doing this, so I thought I had a few minutes, so I just went ahead and did this morning, so it would be done.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Let's let Shannon show you her folio and what she's going to be using.
I'm going to use family. Here's my folio. This side, you got a flippy. Oopsie. It helps if you put it back together. This side, you have a flippy this away and a flippy this way. And both of these have spines, so you can make them a little thicker. Go over here, and we have a flippy open. And I haven't put my holders on. I have them right here. If I use them, I think I'm going to use them. But those will go there. And then we have our flippy up with no spine on here, and then the little pocket, and then the whole back area, and the top flippy.
The idea behind this folio was to give y'all real estate. You told me you wanted room for pictures, so I tried to give you as much space as possible. But there's a lot of places to edit and play in here.
Yes, it was fun.
Yeah, I like it.
It was a fun build.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I like that flat edge. It's going to be cute when we put paper on it.
Yeah. And that's it.
And then you're using family from...
I'm using family from Echo Park.
It's pretty. A little bit. It's so pretty.
It's a pretty pack.
Look at that. Oh, that floral.
So pretty.
I'm excited to see how you're going to use this. This paper is not you,
It is not me.
but that's what I've been doing this year too, and I think you're going to have fun.
But I was trying to find something that I could do. We did Easter in April, and then we went to Fairhope to see the U.S.
Oh, this
or
is
the
perfect
SS.
for Fairhope.
Yeah, the SS United States.
The USS Enterprise.
Yeah, as Maymay calls it, the USS Enterprise.
I was telling Vince where she went. Like they took Noah, and I was telling her. I said they got tickets for the USS Enterprise, and he went, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, the Enterprise." And he said, "Are you hearing what you're saying?" And I was like, "Oh, not that." I said, "Wow, they would be cool parents if they did that with me."
Noah would love it. He didn't know when I told him your
The
story.
Enterprise. He didn't know what the
he's
Enterprise
like,
was.
he didn't have a clue. But it's a really pretty paperback. It looks very fall, but I don't know. I think it'll be pretty for our Easter pictures. It's a lot of family stuff. And that's what we did, family time. So.
I'm doing the same folio. Obviously, it's Folio D, so we don't have to flip through my folio. But this is what I'm using, the Butterfly Kisses set from Doodlebug. I'm in love with Doodlebug lately, you guys. And you want to talk about not being Maymay? I mean, I don't know. The cutesy part has always been me.
Yeah.
And this part is me.
I see Doodlebug being you very much.
But Doodlebug paper, I am loving it. We're going to get through this and look at it. It's just so fun. But the thing I really, really, really am loving lately are these packs. I love having the chit chat. I love having the odds and ends. And I love having the bits and pieces because you can do so much with them. And then I also have the 6x8 to work with. So beautiful. Shannon's and me living. Oh, you're doing a complimentary pack.
Well, I do have, so we've had family before, and for some reason it was in the front office set with this 49 and Market terracotta. And I think I might actually mix some of this terracotta in with it because this was with it and it just looks pretty. And if I need more 12 by 12 sheets or solids, so yeah, I might mix this in too. So.
Why does paper smell make me happy? It just it releases endorphins for me. So, all right, let's start looking. Where do we start today? Those frogs are so girl.
Install your magnets.
Yeah, that's
your
the
cover.
first thing. I'm gonna try to find my paper for my cover and go ahead and see. At least do some covering in it. Ooh, I like this for the cover because it kind of speaks to everything inside.
Again, who in the Maymay?
I did it last time, you know.
I know because I didn't get my cover done. I went straight to the inside.
This is Emmy's favorite color.
Did we use too big?
Used to because I thought we needed it. I may do it again this time. I kind of like the way it.
I like how it closes it good. Although I did not line mine well last time. I think it was last time. It might have been. No, it was January. I didn't do a good job on the magnet.
What I got to do is get away from plaid on the front because every album's going to have plaid on the front. Not really. I think only 2 of them have plaid. I'll try to do something different this time.
Maymay, not use plaid?
Well, on the front
Oh my
cover.
goodness.
I've been doing that a lot. This is pretty. I guess I did a wrap this front and back and make this one page work. I want to see if I can make that happen. I want you to see. And that'll be something different for us to do today. So, you know, this is too big for us to cut a cover and a back from one piece of 12 by 12. But my thought is, if I cut this down to height, then I cut it in half. I can cover half here, half at the back. And then I think this strip at the bottom will cover this section. I could be wrong, but let me try it and see. It's not going to hurt anything. So let's just see. What is this folio? 8.5? So these are 8.25, I do believe. I need to write that down. Does anybody else? That needs to happen. You have a post-it note over there?
Yes.
Or I have tape.
I keep a post-it pad over here and write
I'm gonna
my stuff
write.
down while I'm going.
I'm going to write on here that this folio is 8.5 by 8.5, correct? If I only measured one thing a month, I could remember it.
Wouldn't that be great?
But I'm already designing another folio right now for another project. So it's like, and I'm working on other folios. So I can't remember.
Magnets.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Stick this over here and I won't have to look every single time. Perfect. Perfect. 12, or can I get a little extra out of it? It's 12.
Go for it.
So my thought is, if I do this number on the front like this, then I can take this piece. Maybe, I think I can make this happen. I may not can do it exactly. So that was 6. I needed 8 1/4, so I need 2 1/4 more. But I can play and have a little fun. Let's cut this down. See what I get. Let's see how big this is. Let's measure.
Measure it up, lady.
Yeah, I'm not going to get it, but I still think I can play with this a little. Oh, and they're sideways. I thought that was a check. Oops. That's okay. I can still do kind of what I want, which is half there and then the same on the back here. I think that'll be kind of neat to have it like that, and then we'll put a different strip there. Let's see what we can find. We tried. If I'd used a page like this, nope, let me see. There was a page in here that I thought I had picked up, but I didn't. Just in case you want to try to do it. This one. If I'd used something like this where the pattern's like this on the front, but it's neutral on the back, it would have worked. But I did not do that to myself. I do, however, like that plaid. I do like that plaid. Me too. Well, the plaid's got all my little things on it that I love, so I won't use that one. Let's use this pink. The girls they like pink.
Never. Girls don't like pink.
Pink.
They love it.
Pink is pretty.
Pink is pretty. Cut all my fingernails off yesterday, and now I miss them.
I have not had a manicure in a day or two. All right, who's crafting along? Who's just watching today? See, look, that'll be pretty. It'll create an opportunity for some texture, I don't know, something different. So that's going to go there, but I can't glue it down yet because I've got to put magnets in. I think I'm even going to get this from here. I believe I am.
Get them in a few minutes. When I decide I want to start covering. These two do not want to play well together.
I know. I don't know where Maymay went. She's just a pink person. Not really. I'm trying to embrace all color. That's really what I'm trying to do. Love it and embrace it. And look, these are butterflies. I'm also not a butterfly person, and this pack was called Butterfly Kisses, and I'm doing it.
I don't like butterflies, and this has butterflies.
I'm not a butterfly person, but they're everywhere right now. Insects, butterflies.
Yeah, because we have that one pad, the little things, I think it is, and I wanted to use it, but it didn't really match my pictures that might eventually get put into a folio.
Andrea says she's hopefully finishing her first one today.
Woohoo! We've been saying that every week.
A lot of just watchings. I'm glad y'all are watching because it's fun to watch and then go craft later. Let's see. Anything in there I can do? I think I'm going to have to get me a rolly cart that rolls from this desk to that desk to crops that'll just keep everything in it.
It would be a good idea.
Yeah, I think so. I have one from Cricut, but I don't actually. I may have one in that closet in there because we bought one at Verbena, not for that purpose, but similar purpose. You still need to make this one. Are y'all slowing down? Or is everybody kind of getting like, we've done all 4 now? You got to stick around because my plan is to make edits to all the others as I go. And I've been thinking about this. I've been giving you bonus videos anyway. I think whenever I make mine, and if I do my edits ahead of time, I'm going to give you another video of me building that one with an edit. I just think it'd be an easier way. It'd almost give you even another folio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you may be seeing even more videos. You lost time in May because May messed us up, Karen.
May is a problem.
May's layout was weird.
Yeah. May has been difficult. I don't know how long I want these.
Let's put this in. Oh, why did that do that? I did not press it down.
We are family.
I feel behind this year. Good, I'm glad. And I know y'all don't mind if I give y'all bonus items. I know you don't mind if I send y'all extra videos, so. How about, oh, they go in all directions. Okay. These flutterbys go up and down.
Flutter away.
Can y'all believe we're like not like a month and a half from Christmas in July? I live for that, by the way.
She does.
I live for Christmas in July.
When Christmas in July ends, she plans Christmas in July the next year.
I'm just Christmas. After that, it's just Christmas. It's my favorite, and I love it.
It's the most wonderful
It is the most wonderful
of the year.
It is.
Always and forever.
Madonna says she's listening and somewhat watching. No, working. No, listening and somewhat watching. Because she's at work. I knew I saw the word work. I'll get it out in a minute.
Maymay's having a hard time with the reading.
Words today.
That was my last Friday. I didn't get all my words to work.
It's fun to think of Christmas when it's hot outside. It's just half the year. It's just Christmas for us.
I love Christmas. Maybe if I started putting my Christmas stuff up now, I'd have it up by Christmas.
Maybe.
Probably not, but you know, doesn't hurt to think like that.
Thank you. Listen, a lot of people don't love it, but it's who I am. It's just who I am. I'm really looking forward to it on my sewing channel this year because I have not done Christmas at all on my sewing channel. And I'm ready to get back to my sewing channel. I did film something yesterday, but it wasn't worth a video. I did it, but it was like, I ain't sewing all that. It's so bad. We got to redo it.
What you did?
What I did was, a lot of my viewers over there were asking for my bag with a box bottom. And I did that and it worked, but there's a better, easier way to do it. And so I was like, I'm not going to do this video because I need to do it the better, easier way. I was waffling all over. I was like, this is too much. There was no way to take the waffle out. And I like waffles.
I was going to say.
But not in that way.
I like waffles.
So I'm going to bring you that video better.
Waffles for the win.
See, this is what I was looking for. I like this kind of carryover pattern situation. I just want to try that this time. Yeah, I think Christmas sewing is going to be fun, making gifts for people.
Look at her. Oh, that's pretty.
I like it. I think it looks neat how it carries.
Uh-huh.
You think? And then it gives me a place to put like a sticker or something here too.
That's pretty.
What do I want to do here? Use that same paper. Well, that was weird. It would go in the other direction. I don't think I'd like that. I think this is an opportunity for other paper. I think this is an opportunity for some more cutes. Who watching today cringe when I say Christmas in July? Somebody does, and it's fine. It's perfectly fine. We all have our things we love. So many of these would work, but I just don't want them to go sideways this time. I've done sideways. Just this time I don't want them to. What if I went all the way down? That's kind of cute. All right. It's just paper, you guys. I'm fixing to do this.
Cut the paper.
It's just paper. I'm fixing to have fun. Okay. Do you see that this says life is but a dream right here? I think I can get this. All right, so here I need 1.5 inches. And here I need 1/2 inch. So 1.5 inches and 1/2 inch. Let's see. 2 inches. Oh, it's close. I'm just going to see how this works out. All right, so I'm going to the second Life is But a Dream right here, and I'm going to cut that right there next to it. Okay, dude. I want the rainbows in, so I'm going to cut down to there. I need this guy to be 8 1/4. Should have paid attention to that. And I didn't. I may have to add that piece back. That's okay. I can do that. It'll just be a little piecey. That would be almost perfect. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So I need 1.5 inches. This will make sense in a minute. 1/2 inch. And then see what that'll do. Same with this, 1.5 inches. Half of an inch is easier to cut over here. You need to be talking through anything over there, man?
I'm just trying to figure out my front. All I've cut is this page. I'm real hard over here.
Ooh, pretty.
Just looking. Nothing crazy yet. Family. Oh, that's pretty.
That's what I'm singing too. Shaboom, shaboom. Sha-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Is that how it goes? Shaboom, shaboom. Life is but a dream, sweetheart. Ba-doop, ba-doop. La 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 la. We're like a girl band this morning, just the two of us.
Homie. Life is but a dream.
Does this make sense? Okay, see what I'm doing? I'm trying to wrap it over. And what I thought would be cute, and I should have thought of it before, was to wrap it over here again to finish the word dream. And I may still do it, just have a little strip that finishes it off. I think it'll be cute. Only I will know, only you guys will know, but it'll be cute. Bible verse for Father's Day. Not all men are dads. What do you think? There's a lot you could do because you could just use a verse that encourages men, period, that doesn't speak about a specific, specific men. All right, now my brain's going because I want to pick just the right one, right? Says this Patty says, I just have a hard time getting my head around Christmas in July when it's hot outside. I agree.
Sometimes it's always hot here, even on Christmas Day, though. So, yeah.
That has happened to us a lot lately.
Yeah, Blake's worn shorts a couple times on Christmas.
Last few years, especially.
Sadly.
I almost said, everybody's not a dad. I'm still thinking. I may have to go do some research for you. For the scripture situation?
Yeah.
You good over there?
That little hanger thing came loose and it was tickling me. And I thought I had a hair down my shirt. Just a hangy thingy. Just a hangy thingy.
Don't we do everything so different? I love that too. That's why I wanted us to do this because I was like, this is going to give you double inspiration because she does things very different than me and vice versa. Rarely do, but that's also why we work well together because we're like, I'll do something, she'll go, what about this? And we just add to it. It's always good. It's not always good. We've had our flops.
I mean, yeah.
There's been lots of trash can crafting. Okay, does this make sense? See what I did there? I just wrapped it so that I could get Hello Beautiful in, and I also got Life is But a Dream. And even though it just wraps on the side, it's kind of cute. It's different. I like it. I like it. You can always talk about courage, but I think people do that a lot. I'll do some looking, Barb. All right, there's that. I don't think I'm going to decorate anything, but we know our magnets are in place and we're all covered, so we're good. Let's go inside. Let's go in the map.
Do send an email, Barb, though.
You know I will forget.
To
just send a teaser like, hey, remind Maymay, and I'll get to looking.
Just a reminder for us.
If Vince gets here, I'll get him to look. Did you magnet this?
Which one is that? This one? Yes, I did 2 little magnets on this one.
I'm thinking about doing that too.
And I think I'm going to go on and put my strips on here.
Before you do, there was I don't know if I said this in the video, but there was a second thought. You could just magnet these straight down.
I thought about doing that.
And you don't have to have anything. And then you can just put a whole photo here or decorate.
So magnet the backs of each one of them?
And just magnet them down.
I almost just did that.
I think that's what I may do.
Because I wasn't, well, that's one reason I hadn't glued these down yet, because I like to use a cut apart, but then I don't know that I have 2 cut aparts that I like, or 2 ephemeras.
It gives you a lot.
Yeah.
I also am thinking I might use, because of the weight of these and they don't have photos yet, big magnets. Yeah,
that's what I went and actually pulled more big magnets for us.
That's what I would
because
do.
I was afraid of the heavies. I did use, if y'all didn't see, small magnets on this side. I put 2 because those were big pages. And since they had spines, and I figured we could build them up more or put more stuff on it, just in case. I did only use a small magnet here. I haven't magnet down the big flap, though. It hasn't
really doesn't
go
need
anywhere.
it because it's the way it lays. Yeah.
But I did.
So if you want to save a magnet, that's where I'd save.
I did do one on that one though, because I'll probably put something in that pocket. In the pocket.
Thanks, Andrea.
So all your life would be a dream and all this stuff is making me think of Back to the Future.
Me
and now I want to go
too.
watch Back to the Future.
Me too.
Love that movie. I guess love those movies.
I watch a girl on TikTok. Her name is Frankie, and she's obsessed with the 50s. Well, really probably the 60s. And she loves Frankie and Nanette and all of them kind of stuff. And
Yeah.
she'll do like, you know how people do TikTok dances? Well, she'll do their movie dances, and it's so cute. I love watching her.
Would you just do one big magnet on each one?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Gosh, Lincoln.
But as far out as it can do it, so be mindful of where your
Yeah.
paper's going.
Go away.
Tell you something else about magnets. If you're ever putting them in and you're having a hard time getting them to stick, like you're picking up and it's pulling off, just take the page and instead of lifting straight, just kind of twist a tiny bit and then lift up, and it kind of leaves them down. We were working on the folio for Craft Acropolis that I taught there, and the closure on it, it's so cool. I really want to show you all that closure, but I don't know if I have one.
Which one?
The folio we did at Craft Acropolis. I love that closure.
Oh, your class.
Yeah. There's
Um,
probably one in there, right? Let's see.
I haven't seen it, but I haven't gone through. It should be in here. It's probably in one of those boxes on that rolly cart. Woohoo!
It's not a finished one, but it's a class one. I can show you the closure. I love this, and it was fun. Okay, so this is the folio, and the magnet closure is this piece. It comes off, and there's magnets in it, and then this opens as a gate. This folio is a Craft Treat pre-kit, but this is what I love. Watch. See how it goes on, and it's a nice, clean, flat closure. Of course, I decorated my other one. I put some pop-ups and stuff on it, but I love that closure. And I could do this as a class online. We'd have to do it as a paid class because it was a paid class for Craft Acropolis.
Yeah.
If y'all are interested in us doing this as a class, because I have this class designed, let me know. It would have to be, like I said, I'd have to charge for it because it was charged for at Craft Acropolis. It wouldn't be fair not to do that. But let me know. We could do it. And then at least then you would learn about that closure for sure. I'm going to need to borrow some biggies because
Open up the
somehow I ended up with 2 negatives.
Huh.
And they don't make a right.
They won't. I have a positive and a negative, but they put the glue on little ones. They put the
Oh.
sticky on the wrong side.
Mhm.
And if I'm covering it,
It won't matter
instantly,
eventually. Yeah.
but I can't stick it down right now. Or I could stick one side down, but then I'd mess up.
I may have enough of that paper to put that together as an online class. Should I get Amber to check and see how many students we could do?
She put it
She put it
on
online. I know.
yeah,
So like,
yesterday. So yeah, I mean you could check. 7.5 by 8.25. Just that for me.
this one is feeding our little magnet friends' hearts. Some people love magnets. Yep, I think I'm going to like that. Thanks, Patty. Did you like putting that closure on? It was kind of a fun process, and I think you can use it in other ways, in other places. I loved. I looked up at Patty at one point, and she got something finished. I don't know. She had gotten something finished, and she looked at it, and she smiled this look of, "I just did that," and I just love that so much. She just had this look like, so good, so good. Yep. All right, I want to go.
Everything is turning into a song in my head today.
It's Friday. That's what we do.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
There she goes. I know that this is necessary on a 6x6 and a 6x8, but I wish there was a different way. It just leaves that gross residue. Look how
So-
sticky that is.
I cut one side of it,
I should have done that,
And
but
then-
I'm just feeling it.
fold it to the back because I hate the sticky residue.
That's what I should have done. Let's see if I can find, like, I don't think they do those title paper. Yeah, they do. Look at this. Happy looks good on you is cute. Yeah, I could do the powder tool. Ooh, look at these. This is why you should always look through your paper packs. Look at these journal bits. Ooh, I like them over here. You The thing about the class is it would have a kit, by the way. I'd have to send you the kit. Beep, beep. This is going to be cute. These fit absolutely perfectly. I mean, perfectly. I can't decide if I want to do this or this.
Well, those are cute.
They're perfect. They're just cut
I
apart.
hadn't even thought about that.
And the journaling gives you a lot of place to write about the month.
I don't have a journalings. Well, I do, but they're littles. I guess I could cover it and then
Cover
put
and
one of
add it.
these
Mhm.
one of these littles
And then
on
put
it.
some stickers or something ephemeral behind it, beside
Yeah,
it.
I might have to do that.
Might have to do that. Just got an update from Vince. He says Granddad seems pretty good this morning. That's good.
Excuse me, y'all.
Whoosh. God bless you. Gazoon tight.
We have
Blessings.
gardenia bushes, yes, blooming at our house, and apparently none of us like them very much.
Hey, that may have a 4x6 in it that you like. The cut apart. Did they do a 6x6 or just two
6, just the two,
3x4s?
yeah. You do have, I think, a 3x. Wasn't nope. Maybe I lied. Maybe I lied.
Can you put two 3x4s?
I do have littles.
Could you do two 3x4s like this? Is one of them like journaling? And I don't know. I'm telling you how to decorate.
I don't know. I haven't got that
You're
far
like,
yet.
mind your business. I got it.
Mind it, woman.
I got it.
I mean, I could cut
Minding.
like one of those apart. I don't know yet.
Don't mind me. I'm just minding.
She's just minding.
She's just helping. Just trying to be helpful.
Just trying to
Just
help
trying to be a friend.
You got a friend in me. Everything's a song today. Everything. This is a song that's intended.
Now, I could do this.
Maybe.
I could use these back here too, and I could just put something over these. I'm not gonna do that. That's too much work. We're gonna use something else.
Let's see. We're gonna open up. Here. Here. I really like this page, but it's kind of busy. Let me see the picture.
Becky says everything is always a song for her.
I understand completely.
And guess what that did? It was almost like a song. I didn't sing that right. Vince would be like, what did you just sing? I don't know, but that reminded me of that one. Who is that? Who sings that? We had such a perfect year. Whose song was that? Was that Ronnie Millsap?
I don't know what.
And it was almost like a song. I'm not singing it right. I think it was Ronnie Millsap. You guys can tell me. You'll know. These cut aparts came in clutch. Cutesy wootsy, cutesy wootsy. Look at the serendipity.
Robin said yes, Ronnie Millsap.
Don't y'all love Ronnie Millsap? I did. Every song he sang was my favorite. The fact that you could figure it out of my caterwauling. Have y'all seen our new stamp set place photo here? It is so perfect. It is going to be so good for this album. I keep thinking how cute I'll be able to make the little photo spots for it. Well, I got use out of that page. Love it. Rub it. I love a rainy night. Who did that one? They're just doing this to us now. They're just putting words in for the things. I'm okay with that.
Love a rainy night. That I do. Love a rainy night.
Ooh, ooh. Okay, Shannon's having too much fun.
I like country music. So it should be 1.5 by 8 1/4.
Oh, that little door is cute.
8 1/4. No, let's do 1.5. Try and get this.
Have you ever heard him talk about that song, Eddie Rabbit? I heard him on a podcast one time talking about it. And it was a rainy night, and he was just strumming, and he just started singing, "I love a rainy night." It just and that's literally how it came about. And
It is.
he's like, I never thought it would become popular. Like it was just something we were just doing. It's very catchy.
Tamara said, rainy night segued to raindrops keep falling on my head. Now that's an earworm of the day. LOL.
Oh, you'll have more before we're done. You'll have more before we're done. Have we already done a Barry Manilow song, or am I just waiting for one to pop up? I just feel like something Barry Manilow is popping up in a minute.
I didn't think to tell any of the Craft Acropolis peeps that they should have come Tuesday night to Three Amigos to listen to our guy do karaoke. So anybody that's coming in October, there's a man that plays karaoke, and he comes around and requests, asks songs that you would like played, and it's fun. We try to go on Tuesday nights and listen to him.
She was a showgirl. There it is. Her name was it? Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. Yellow flowers in her hair and her dress cut down to there.
People are now going to songs that I don't.
You know that one.
I'm not in the sing-along group on that one.
You're not the sing-along? I'm bowing out of the sing-along. She worked from 7 to 3. Da, na, 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 na. Wow, I don't really know that one like I thought I did.
I bet Tam's over there singing.
So y'all see the strip up here, and we're going to have those strips on these little things. I've just been noticing in people's folio builds how unique it makes the build look, and it makes it look like so much more when you have those little strip pieces here and there. I think it's a little really cool. So that's going to go there for me. That's hilarious. My first concert ever was Barry Manilow when I was in the 6th grade. That's awesome. You had cool parents. My first concert ever was the Monkees at the Oak Mountain Amphitheater, and it was their reunion situation. The one after Nick at Night picked them up, and they had a whole other life after that. And my mother also loved the Monkees, so Mom took me to the concert, and we had the best time.
I don't know what my first concert was, but we used to always go to the Alabama National Fair, and anybody that was country, we went and saw them there. Saw so many.
Aren't you sad about the amphitheater?
The Oak Mountain.
Did you see the drone the drone pictures James shared? They were taking it down.
Yeah, I saw they were taking it down.
My graduation was there. My high school graduation.
Oh.
So yeah.
It was kind of sad. Now, I went to my first big concert at Oak Mountain. It was Rascal Flatts.
Oh, yeah.
I got tickets right after Blake and I started dating. I bought tickets and we went to
That'd
see
be a
that.
good concert.
It was pretty good. I don't know that I want to see him now. I'm not as big of a Rascal Flatts fan now, but back in the day.
I like him. Gary LeVeaux.
Yeah.
Did you see? He did a TikTok the other day, and it's so funny. He's like walking down, and there's a guy, he drops something out of his pocket, and the guy behind him picks it up and taps him on the shoulder and hands this piece of paper to him. He takes the paper and signs it and hands it back and turns and walks off, and the guy's like, why did you do that? He's got a good sense of humor, you know?
Yeah.
It was funny.
It's like, everything's not about
Everything's
you,
not
Maymay.
an autograph, dude. Everything's not an autograph.
God, Maymay. Why are you signing everything and passing it
Oh
around?
my God.
Wouldn't that be funny?
No. It's okay. Everybody probably doesn't get this. It's weird to me sometimes to be like, why do you want me to write my name? I love doing stuff for y'all. And I'll tell you something. I was so honored at Craft Acropolis. Honestly, I don't even think I've talked to you about this. I got to sign like at least 3 people's prayer map.
That's sweet.
That was really cool. Like that was, I mean,
it's your book.
and I was like, thank you
It's
for
your
letting me do
book.
this because it was so sweet to me to get to do it.
Yeah.
But you know, and I know, I'm just a girl in the
Sorry.
world of crafting. Now she's no doubted us. Was that No Doubt or was that Gwen Stefani?
Well, it was Gwen Stefani, but I don't know if it was No Doubt or.
Did you watch The Masked Singer? I
No.
don't really, but I've been seeing a lot of clips from it. And Gretchen Wilson was on, but I did not think it was Gretchen Wilson. Boy, I thought I had her
Really?
pegged for somebody else. But it was her, and she did really good. And the thing I think is the worst part about The Masked Singer, they make these famous people who worry about their appearance on television, okay, wear these masks that are hot. And when they reveal themselves, they are sweaty messes. And poor Gretchen was fixing her. I was like, you don't want to look like this on TV. It's fine. She's beautiful. But
Yeah.
it's like, I know what she felt like her hair was glued to her head because she had been dancing in that costume.
I can't imagine.
They don't even think about it, I don't think. They're just like, reveal yourself. And then you're like sweaty mess in that costume.
How about I reveal myself?
Can I go
after
to her hair and makeup first? Do you see? This is working so well. This is a 6x6 and I'm gonna have to trim it down a tiny bit and it's gonna fit in there perfectly. We're doing that. We're doing it. You see what I'm saying? Inside this thing, the 6x6
Yeah.
is almost perfect. Or 6x8.
6x8. I don't have a 6x8 though.
It's almost perfect.
I mean, I have a 6x6.
Becky loves The Masked Singer. My first concert was the Osmond Brothers. Oh my gosh. I was 13 and I was in love with Donnie. What was your favorite song that he sang? Was it Puppy Love? He said the other day on an interview, why do I love music TikTok. I love to get into 80s music, all the music, right? And you'll always hear from the artist. He said the other day, I don't know if this is accurate, but I'm going to say it like this and then we can do the real numbers. He said, I've been singing Puppy Love for 50 years. Can you imagine singing the same song on stage for 50 years? But he's been singing a long time. That just worked out great. Love it. Love
So the one was it when he surprised Jennifer Garner and sang "Happy Birthday" to her for her birthday,
Oh, I didn't know
like in a
about this.
restaurant,
I didn't know about this.
because she was a huge Donny Osmond fan. It was hilariously
Tam
cute.
says she's had Puppy Love for 50 years. Do it, Shannon. Oh.
Vomit in my mouth.
That's what Shannon would do to me. Oh. Blech. It's like hearing your parents talk about love.
Measure that thing like 4 times because we're talking.
I love to do that crap to my kids. They just leave the room. Your dad and I have been in love for 50 years.
It's been 84 years. Sorry, that's the Titanic.
This is it. Oh, she said, oh, come on now. Not that bad. It's not that bad. We're just kidding. This is a tricky one. This little journal bit is like in there. I have to harvest it. I can't cut straight across. Can't cut straight across. Oh, thanks. It's so easy with this paper, you guys. I learned that with the album I did at Craft Acropolis. Y'all will see that Saturday night. We've got that video. Tell you something. That video, me and Timothy went round about it because I kept going. In my mind, I'm like, that'll do it. I'm like, no, it won't. Like, I wouldn't even been, like, all the edits. I'd normally been like, that's fine. But for some reason, this time I wasn't. And we had a lot of edits to do. But it also was the first time I've ever filmed like that. So now I learned a lot. I learned a lot about filming on site from that video. Timothy's like, I'm grateful. But you're going to get to see that album I did. It's a big 12 by 12 49 and market album. And I used Cute and Crafty. Oh, my Lord, Cute and Crafty.
It's cute and it's crafty, y'all.
Cute and crafty. I like this little door. I want this door to open to be something cute inside there. I want that door to open. Let's look at some stickers. It was so many edits. The funny thing is, Tam, I was like, here I am. This video is done earlier than usual. And I'm thinking, oh, this is not going to be an issue, blah, blah, whatever. I'm always an issue. Because I think first edit was done like Monday. The thing about Doodlebug cardstock is I don't have to study much. I can just go with it and it works.
I'm trying not to study. I'm trying to just glue and stick today. They're all pretty pages.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of like, stick it down. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is you don't read right.
You'll rewrite. I'm just singing, and they call it puppy love.
But there's a lot of other people watching singing Puppy Love.
Mm-hmm.
I bet somebody has Googled it, has it playing while they're watching.
That's the problem with this. We can't play music. All right, if you're wondering, I made a little binding strip, just cut a strip down, scored it, not quite in half, almost in half. I'm going to glue it to the back of this little door because I want this door to open. I don't know what's going inside. I just know I want it to open.
Open sesame. We had to explain to the kids at the beach that it was open sesame, not open sesame.
I think if you say either one, the door will open. I think
it will.
I think it's more of a play on sound. I think the door just listens. If you say open it, it's going to open it. You know what I'm saying?
It's hearing us.
The door's like, I'll open. I got you.
I got this. You said me. Open. Yeah. 6 3/4 by 6.
Becky said you had a lot of talking to edit out. That was the easy part because what I did was I just dropped the audio. I told Tam, I'm just going to drop this audio out before I send it to you so we don't accidentally have an entire conversation in there that we shouldn't. So that was the easy part. The part was me not paying attention to my camera setup. That was the part that was like, you know better. You know better. I really think there needs to be a photo behind this door. You had those white scraps.
They're right here.
Thank you. Ooh. got myself with a pencil.
Don't do
stabbed
that.
myself with the pencil.
Don't do that. No stabby today. Not allowed.
Oh, I don't need to measure that.
Not allowed. I think I need to use this color. It doesn't really stand out that great. Here.
I know I have a lot of magnets in here, but if I'm a grandkid, I'm going to want this to magnet shut, aren't I?
6 1/4, 7 3/4. Yes, ma'am.
I think it's going to need a magnet. It don't have to be great. It's just they're going to want it to have a magnet, I think. Ooh. A lot of this is going to be the magnetist one. The magnetist one.
She's got magnet crazy.
I have, but it just,
I'm not. I mean, I've put a lot of magnets in.
this is one of those things where it's going to be like, you had all those magnets and you didn't put one here of all the places.
Of everywhere you could put a magnet. Did you not think to put one in
Yep.
this one? Oops. Can't wait for school to be out so I can spend more time crafting. I can't wait to not have to take Noah to school in the morning. I mean, I like getting to take him to school, but it'd be nice not having to wake up at 5:30. Although I think we're gonna start going to the gym, so I'm still gonna have to wake up because we need to go to the gym. We need to go work out.
You and Noah, or
Me and Blake. I need to work out. See, that even turns into a song.
Mhm.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Too many commercials in my head.
didn't think I was going to like that, but I think I'm okay with it because you have a place to pull the door open. Good deal, good deal. Okay. I'm going to come back to this because I think cut aparts and chit chat are going to finish that off. That. All right, let's go inside. Let's pick a good old piece of paper. I'm doing this with one paper pack. I haven't gotten to that extra one yet. This is doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I love these sunshines, but I don't think they match everything like I want them to. So I think I'm going to put them in here. I do like them. Ooh, this yellow would be pretty in here. I'm the person, when I get to the middle of these folios and they get dark, I like light. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like this yellow. That would give me room to do anything I want on this page.
I like to try and make sure I layer my light and dark.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have light, I'll put a dark behind it, or if I have dark, I'll put a light behind it.
Yeah. I think we're getting quicker at this. Did I speak too soon?
I think you've done a lot more cutesy stuff than I have so far. So far, all I've done is cut and cover. I did the old Maymay trick and measured things and wrote down on the backs. And it was hard yesterday to stop and not decorate after making this folio. I wanted to just open up the pack.
Because your brain gets into it.
Yeah, and I mean, we don't get to sit and just do this a lot.
I always think about doing a day in the life of us so they can see kind of what happens. And I was going to start one yesterday, but if I had, they'd have seen us working in the store for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Which is not typical.
She just called you old, Maymay. I called you old.
No, you said doing the old Maymay trick, but
The old, yeah, the
Yeah.
old Maymay.
I didn't take it personal, but maybe I should have.
I didn't mean it like that.
Maybe I should have taken it personal.
Maybe you should have. Oh, I need another big one here. What's here? Oh, that would be pretty there.
Yes. I know not to say bad words.
I didn't say that.
Backward.
Did not say that. I was just letting you know we're live. I don't think we have the sign on the door. Now we say welcome.
I knew you were lying.
Now we say Wicklum.
Wicklum.
Yeah.
Better than what?
I saw the update, so Dad's doing good.
Yes, he was pretty good. As a matter of fact, he was going with connection. So
Oh, really good.
Are you there?
That's crazy.
Barb says, hi, Vinny.
Did you hear Barb said hi, Vinny?
hey, Barb.
Barb says hi.
So how's y'all's project coming?
Well,
You having fun yet?
Yeah.
trying to. It's actually been kind of fun. Do you want to see so far?
We've had a lot of songs go through our heads.
I've been singing a lot, babe. You would have loved this class. I did a lot of singing. Okay, look. See this?
Yeah.
Look, it wraps around. Then you open it. Blank.
I like the blank.
Look at this, though.
It's just looks like little recipe cards,
Don't they? They're like journaling spots.
but you used them for different things.
Well, they're journaling spots. You know, so they
Oh.
can. And look at this. I got to decorate the inside. But
Oh, cute.
the door opens, and this little guy opens, and then this little guy opens. Oh, I got to do it in there
I
too.
guarantee you they're having fun with this, aren't they?
I think so.
But they're not doing the same necessarily doing the same.
So they get
paper
to do
that you
different
write.
paper. Like
They
Shannon's
get to
doing
use what
different
they
too.
want.
I'm using family.
I can't imagine Shannon's using something that's got green in it.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Why would she use green? It's so funny that you think Shannon would like green.
It is odd.
That's what Heather that was here yesterday. She said, I was walking through the store before you got here. I was walking through the store and I was looking at all the little projects going, ooh, that one's green. I bet Shannon made that one.
Yeah, I forgot my measure again.
Ha ha.
Barb says hugs and prayers, Nene.
Thank you, dear. Always can appreciate those.
8 by 6 3/4. Did you get to see Madden?
Just for a minute, yeah.
He's so grown.
Just get big, tall.
Yeah. He had that necklace on, and I said, "Oh, I think I did this wrong. It's 8 wide." I said, "I want one of those necklaces," and I told him about the boys in VBS last year all having them, and me wanting one. He said, "These things are expensive," and Lacey said it too. But I asked him if he needs those boys. He does know them. He's
Oh,
Don
yeah.
Riley's age. I asked him to come to VBS, but he won't be in your class. He'll be in Connor's, right?
If he's- Yeah.
7th
I got
grade.
Charlie this year.
Yes, you have the age under him.
7th graders.
I love when we forget these. And I wouldn't peel it off as if it was wrinkled and it was bothering me right here. Can you get this out?
All right. Well, I just want to check in. Hope y'all have fun.
We're having a blast.
You
Hey,
go
we
till,
need to talk about the live show.
till 12, right?
Yeah, do you want to do a live show at 3 today?
Oh, that's up to you. I don't care.
We can. Tam, are you in for 3 o'clock today? Shannon's got the boy. It's his last Friday at school for 6th grade. I'm outside.
Oh, so it'll just be me and you?
Well, and Tamitha, because if I can't have Tamitha, that might change things.
Whoever tunes in. She's on phone.
She's on the phone right now.
Well, she's manning them.
Oh, she's here all day, so we could do it.
I'm good if you are.
All right. I will, after this, we'll get a thumbnail made and we'll advertise it. What happened to this trimmer? It has been
You
through
want
it.
to do earlier than 3?
We can.
I'm wondering, it was in the closet over here. I wonder if that was shipped like that.
And that's why it's not been
And that's
peeled.
why it hasn't been peeled. If it was in, I just checked the blade and it was sharp.
Yeah.
So,
It must have been, because that's
Yeah.
not like something we did.
yeah.
I guess it would just really depend on how long you want to be live.
I won't be long forever, but we want to show the new product that I want to show. I got a craft I want to show. It's a good one.
So why don't you do 2:30, and that gives you an hour and a
I
half.
can do 2 if you can do 2.
I can do whatever.
I can do 1:30. I just have to have lunch break.
Yeah, whatever. I'm good with whatever you want to do.
All right, we'll talk about it. 2 gives us, we'll do 2 because we can give more time to let people know. The earlier the better, I agree. Let's do 2, Tabitha. We'll do that. If you want to, we'll do 2, and I'll do it right after this. All right, where did I have a page? This one. I just want to cover this page because I need space for photos. So let's just cover. All right. I like this, but I don't want a plane here. I don't want a plane there.
That's so pretty.
I've used a lot of paper. Yeah, 7 1/8 1/4. 7 1/2 8 1/4.
Yes, I do. That was 8. Right.
Now I'm taking that off. It's not sliding as easy. I knew it's gonna happen. It's got to get worn. You got to use it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much, I know we built the folios at a time, but it's crazy how much we can do in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And we haven't even been going 2 hours because I talked for the first 15 minutes, if not more. Never you. I do like to chat. Last night we were watching QVC at Meatballs, and Taylor said, I just don't know how they do that, all that talking blah, blah. And I went, I could do it. And she laughed. She said, yeah, you could do it.
Maymay's good at that talking.
I could talk that long. But they do say stuff that you're like, come on now. They called a fan. Was it a fan? No, they called, the Aura rings? They're like just that band.
Yeah.
The lady was describing it. She said, y'all, it's a sexy ring. I'm like, I don't see that. I don't see that. So if I say in the live show something sexy, I'm totally making fun of that. I'm just going to let y'all know. Because I'm like, I don't see that as being sexy. It's a ring.
It's just a.
It was funny. It's like, no. And Taylor laughed too. She's like, they were stretching on that one. I know this is not perfect, but I want to use one of these cut apart. So I'm going to trim it down to where it will look okay. And this will cover. And when you open it, you'll see it. Lorna says her first concert was the Tubes. I've never heard of them.
Me neither.
Their biggest song was White Punks. I'm not going to say it because of YouTube, but it's not a bad word or anything. I'm just going to say it.
Okay.
You'll shock at least. That's it. At least 5 people won't understand. I'll do it today. Y'all have to be listening. I'll be like, this is sexy, but it's got to be something that's completely not sexy, like tape.
So according to what you're doing.
It depends on what it is. Oh gosh, Shannon.
I mean,
Oh, no.
hooking.
That's funny.
Read into your live.
Lorna reminded me of this. Please remind me to go back and play the Sonia for you the other day. Oh my gosh. You want to talk about fangirling? I was losing my mind. I'm on the golf course watching the Sonia show, okay? And they start talking to me because I ask a question. They start talking to me. And I mean, they are being so kind and talking to, oh my gosh. I was freaking out. I'm like, this man is being so nice to me right now. And I was like, okay, enough. Because I get embarrassed, right? I'm every shade of red. And then he goes, okay, enough about Maymay. And I go, yes, enough about Maymay. So funny. Lorna reminded me of it. It was incredible. I was so honored that they were talking about me. I was fangirling. I mean, every color of red across my face. I'm telling you. Cute. I don't really want that to be a pocket. I feel like this is heavy enough. Don't you think this guy's heavy enough without adding pockets?
He's pretty
He's
heavy.
pretty heavy, and I feel like it might be cute just like that. I've been meaning to show you the video because you will know I was melting in the seat. I was just like, oh no.
Maymay.
Oh yes, 100%. It was great though. They're so nice.
So what would you do if you met him in person?
Well, he doesn't know. Brody doesn't know this. I've never met him in person, but Brody doesn't know that the first year that Penny and I were friends, and she went to the show,
I remember.
She called me with him.
Yeah,
I don't think he remembers that was me. I don't think at the time he would not have known that. I wasn't shopping from them or anything at the time, so I don't think he would have known that. So
some of these Echo Park pads, they're getting their glue messed up on them, and they are horrible to try and get out.
Oh, that just scared me. That fell off the wall. Now I forgot my measure again. 6.5. 6.5 is what we're going with. Yes, I was completely fangirling.
It happens. It happens. I'm not judging. One bit. I don't like that.
Vince was laughing at me because he was up, on the tee box, and I'm over there shopping. what I want to do. Keep playing. I'm good.
It's like, I'm going to do a little bit of everything.
A little bit of this.
We're going to show. Like it. Like it, yo.
I did not want to measure. I pencil marked. I branded it. I didn't feel like getting the ruler out again, so here we go. Let's see how we did. We did all right. We did all right.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, I can't do frogs.
We got that
Sam's on a
guy.
thing of frogs.
Directly throw that thing in the garbage.
There might be a frog in here somewhere, but I'm not going to make them a whole.
Not purposefully
Yeah.
make a whole page.
Not
of
going to make a whole page of
frogs.
frogs. I feel like there's probably a frog in here somewhere. Oops. I feel like in the chit chats, the odds and ends and all that kind of stuff, I feel like I'll have something cute to put right here. Because I don't really need to put a photo here just for bulk. Because I'm either going to have photos here or here, probably not both. Maybe both. I don't know. I feel like I left something in here uncovered, undone. I did one page. Go in here and get this guy done.
Small piece. That's on the other side. That's on the other side.
Did I do this right?
Sure did it.
I'm fearing that I didn't. But we'll see. I didn't. I didn't. I'm going to cut it down a little bit, but that'll be fine. I mean, this guy seems to be coming together quick. Is that just because I leave so many blank areas, like big areas?
I mean, I've got, I don't have my flippy flappies covered yet, and I don't have that back page, which I'm going to have to cut apart.
Cut apart.
Cut apart. Because I've cut all my 12 by 12, my solids of this pack.
Well, I'm getting the use out of that page.
1.5 by 6.5. 1.5 by 6.5. 1.5 by 6.5. 1.5 by 6.5. Beep.
Frogs. Frogs.
Lovely.
The packs make it easy to decorate. I agree with you 100%.
Oh, I got that one too. Pooh.
What? What?
I have more to cover than I thought. La 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 la.
I am trying to use all of these bitty bits.
Bitty bits. I have lots of bitty bits.
I just want to use them. And I like the way it looks on a page when you do it. Like when you come back over this and put place photo here and there's all that underneath it, I just like, you know, the movement. See, that's perfect right there.
So much glue on my hands.
Me too.
Okay,
Same.
Pretty. All right, let's see what we got. I got these two guys. I got these guys.
I'm going to have to go take care of the water, Shannon.
I'm gonna have to go do that in a minute too, because
Who needs to go worse?
well, you can go. You're closer to the door.
I'm
kinda-
older,
I'm
so-
trapped in.
I'm older, so it might be smarter for me to go first. That's our turn.
Chocolate, chocolate. I like that one. I like a lot of them. Let's see. Would be good. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Thanks, Ruth. I like to make sure they're stuck down well. Do that guy. Take this guy. Cut a piece that is 3. Does it be the same? Yep, 3 by 4. Three by 4. Let's look at this. I could use that. A page that'll lock. Three by 4. Oh, I like it. Big. I'll have to do a 6 by 6 on here. That's pretty color. Everything I picked on a cut apart. This is 4 by 6. Yep, that'll work.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. What was I doing? I have to pick back up. This is one of those moments when I have to think, what was I doing? Piecing. Shannon, has this paper pack been more challenging to you? Oh, that's a good question. When she come, did she already answer that? If she did, y'all tell me her answer. Tell me her answer because I'd like to know. I think we were talking about it earlier, and I said, I've been challenging myself this year too to use different paper packs and things, and I've been enjoying it. I think Shannon will enjoy that too. But Shannon likes lots of it. She likes muted colors, but she likes lots of colors. I really want to use this page, but I'm going to show y'all why I keep holding out. You see these tags? I keep holding out because I think they might fit here. Let me just look. I think I can put them onto these, onto my little pieces. And I don't want to use them yet because if they would go on the front of here in some way, I think they'll be cute. So I'm holding out on this page, and I'll show you why I love it. Let me flip it over. It's so cute. Isn't this cute? But I'm holding out. All right, so do I want a piece? I don't have enough pieces to do a real piece situation, so let me see. I'm gonna have to cut. Let me see. I'm gonna have to sacrifice a little bit. You know what? I already cut one of these pages. Oh wait, this might be big enough. I can always do multiple stripes. No, I know what I'm going to do. I did this at Craft Acropolis, and I really liked it. Hang on. Let me show you this. Okay. Know what I'm going to do. So at Craft Acropolis, I was working on a 12 by 12 album, and I was able to use a 6 by 6, a 6 by 6, a 6 by 6, and a 6 by 6 sheet and do a little like 4-way kind of quadrant situation. I'm going to do that here so I can use these scraps. So 8.5 by 8.5, which means 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. Said, I think that you're enjoying this, Pat, because you're making for. I love making these for the kids. I love thinking of them while I'm doing it. And I'm going to do one that's more boy themed. I don't know which one, more that's a little more boyish, but I am loving doing this for the kids. And that is right. So 8 1/4 is 4 1/8. So I need 4 4 1/8 inch squares. And I think I can get that out of these scraps. And I'll show y'all. I think this turns out really cute. So let's see. Can we get 4 1/8 out of this one? Nope. But we tried. We'll keep going. Let's just see. If I can't do this, I'm going to be a little sad because I've spent this time. Let's see. Nope. Maybe I don't have as big a scraps as I think I do. I think that was my biggest scrap that I just looked at. Okay, let's go to the 6 by 8 pad. Let's go in here. Let's go into here. Oh, I can use this paper here. I really want to use this paper. So let's see. Maybe we just do 4 by 4. Can we just give us a little more border? I have an idea with this one. Let's see how this will do. So if I do these two, then I can go here because I think this matches really good because it's a 4-inch piece. No. Is this 4 inches? Or can I get 4 inches from here? Yes, I can. Finally. I have a question for you on the screen. Mm-hmm. It's a Barb's question.
Has this paper pack been more challenging since it's different from your favorite? I think since it's not something I normally would use, I can cut it easier.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because like, the beach paper I studied so much last week trying to, because I liked so many of the pages. And I love this paper. I just don't think it didn't feel springy enough to me, I think. But it was a good family pack. But I think since it's not I don't know, one that I would just normally pick, I feel like it's been easier to just cut and stick stuff down. Because I mean, I've covered a lot of this album or folio.
That's very
Yeah.
interesting.
I think since it's not like, one I would just normally go, ooh. And I think mainly because it looks fall and we're not in fall. But I think it's going to be pretty. It's a beautiful pack. And nothing about this paper pack says that it's fall. I think it's just color-wise it made me think fall. But when you get it out here and start mixing them up, it doesn't look as dark as, I think that was my biggest thing. It looked really dark to me, but it's not as dark feeling when you separate the pages out.
I thought it was a good question.
Yeah, it is.
It's always good to challenge yourself. And I've been doing that a lot to myself. Because I can get in a very big rut, and I also get in a rut of only ordering the stuff I really like, and I'm trying to get out of that too for you guys, because you guys always like a much more varied style, even than I do. And even though Shannon, we use her style too, even her style is not everybody's style.
No.
So it's fun if we can get out of it, get out of our comfort zone.
I need you to do better, Echo Park.
Let's see. Andrea says, I was hoping to use my stash, but I cannot cover a folio with this one paper pack because of the folio size, since my packs are so old. Oh, I see. Can you mix your packs though? Do you have some that are complementary? Like Shannon's doing that with 2 different packs.
Well, I've only been using the one so far.
That's me too, but you did pick.
And I did, yeah. This 49 in market paper really like corresponds with it, and I could have it would have matched, and I could have, but I haven't so far. It even has butterflies in it, and this has butterflies in it. But like color wise, and I might wind up having to use a 12 by 12 out of here because I have this to cover and this page to cover, and these to cover. I have the backs, but my 6x6s I can use to cover these flippy flappies. So it's not out of the question yet.
I think this might be a cute photo, place 4 photo situation, maybe.
Place for.
I'll be honest with you guys. I've been surprised how many of you don't want us to use our stash, don't want to do this stash. Y'all want product. Have you been surprised by that, Shannon?
Yeah.
We've
What are
heard
you?
from-
What are you using? I want to use it.
I want to use it. And also, the next time we do this, y'all want kits. Or something very directive. What does that word mean? I don't know. Like,
They want us to pick for them.
yeah.
Do y'all like picking your own?
I bet we have a mixed bag. But I've heard from more people that they struggle going through their stash more than just me telling them use this paper pack. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
And of course, everybody doesn't reach out and give their opinion, so it's not across the board, you know. It's not everybody's idea.
We polled 100 people.
This is what we thought.
How many of y'all have already decorated by the time you see this? Like, do y'all make your folio and then can't wait? Like I was saying, I wanted to decorate.
Maybe what we do is we start doing a kit option and a stash option.
Yeah.
And we just have two prices. And they can just pick what they want. But then it might be you tell them what to do. You don't tell me what they kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was at times to me harder when we
were confined.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't always feel like using the paper you pick out in January.
Exactly. I'm a different person in May.
In May.
Because I go, who picked this in that month? That's not who I am.
Well, I mean, even week to week, we do a live show and show y'all a new 12 by 12, and I go, ooh, I want to use that.
But we couldn't.
And then by the time we get here, I'm like, why did I pick this paper?
Mm-hmm.
Which I picked this paper yesterday, so that wasn't the case here. Nothing spoke to me much other than the one I pulled, the 6x6 and the 12x12 for you for the Thursday failed project that you didn't get to do last night. That paper pack. What was that paper pack? The Cartabella. Fruit one. Yeah, the fruit stand. But fruit stand made absolutely 0 sense for me to use for April.
Fruit stand is just gorgeous.
It is, and I wanted to use it.
And I'll tell you something.
Bad.
Rhonda used it at Craftropolis in her big album, and it was absolutely. She used it for her Craftropolis album because of Peaches. It was absolutely gorgeous. I just wanted to go play, and she did let me sit down and play a little bit, by the way. So it was gorgeous. What's the difference between a folio and an album? So albums for me are 3 rings, or let me show you. I mean, I think this is a real representation of the difference. Because this is not a folio, this is an album, right?
Yeah, I feel like those are albums. These are folios.
Like this, because it's kind of bound in there, that's an album. Where this, well, this is the big one. I love the weight of this book. I just love it. This is a big one. This is that 12 by 12. This is the one you'll see Saturday night, but I won't go too far because I'll get in trouble. But that'll be Saturday night's video. But you see how big this big one? That's also an album. Love it. Tim was like, put that down. Hey, you guys, be sure to watch Saturday. We're doing, we have a bunch of pictures from Craftropolis, so you can see what it's all about, even if you're like, I have no idea what that is. Watch, because we've got pictures in that video.
Pictures. Don't forget your tickets. Tickets are on sale, though, if you have not purchased your tickets for Craftropolis in October.
What Claire says is a real thing, having embellishments to match your paper. That's why, this is what I think. Whenever you find cut-aparts, embellishments, die-cut pieces, charms, sticker sheets, whenever you find those things and you put them in your good idea, because you will always find a place to use those things. Even if you don't buy the one exactly for the paper, you will always find a place to make it work. And that's what I love about having a lot of that. I like having a stash of that more than even paper. Like, I like having embellishments and things like that. I cannot believe I got all that done. I mean, covered. It's not done. All right, I'm going to do these and see if my plan will work.
My glue is starting to clog. I don't have a song for that one, y'all.
You wrote that one real quick. The fun for this one is I'm literally going to be able, and I think you will too, in the next video, start doing the pretties.
Close to it.
What I'm going to do, just to let y'all know, I'm going to go ahead and stamp and make my place photo here pieces before we get back together, because there's no reason for y'all to watch me do that for an hour.
I'm not going to place my photo here because I'm placing my own photos, and I might know where they go. Might. I hope to one day get pictures
as you're going.
Uh-huh.
You might cut on this one because you know the 2 specific events you're doing.
Well, I have the pictures for all the others. Like, I mean, I know my March was going to be beach mainly. February was going to be our Nashville concert trip, and I was going to print my concert pictures. But I just hadn't got them that finished yet.
That different trimmer.
Let me see if I have a kitty part I like for back here. Because I kind of like those. Let's see what we got. Need strips for there. The is it still out there on the or no, that wasn't it over there. Yeah. It might still be out there. I don't remember. I don't remember seeing it yesterday. Oh, look at that cuteness. Let's cut this baby out. It's cute too.
Giving it away.
Is it on the shelf over there? It's not behind your desk, is it? Oh, I don't remember seeing it yesterday.
Oh, did I find it?
Oh, you might have.
Here it is. You know, I want to use it. I need to take one home for fabric because I want to do it for my labels. I think this will cut it well.
It's raw. Rough edges are driving me crazy. Go figure.
All right. See you later, Reagan.
Have a good afternoon. Have a good craft afternoon. I forgot I had a magnet on there. Yep, 3/8. 5. Three. Three. Here. That seems very crooked. It is very crooked. I feel like this trimmer isn't cutting straight.
Guess what I bought?
What?
A t-shirt.
Who in the Maymay Helms are you?
Do you know why?
Or,
It says grams. And I don't think I've ever seen one that said grams. So I was like, I think I have to have that.
you think you gotta have, oh, I don't like that now.
I just got notice it was on the way, so I thought about it.
That's sweet.
It's like, I need a Graham's t-shirt, and they're going to be here, for VBS, and we wear t-shirts a lot there. I thought that'd be cute if I wore it there.
Yeah.
Have to go to a card class. Bye, Andrea. Have fun.
Have a great afternoon. Let's see, little pieces. Do I like that one? Oh, that one's pretty.
Oops, I missed one.
Oops, she missed it. Okay. One, two, three.
You didn't. We're gonna. The part 2 of Folio is coming. We this month got away from us, and we thought we had more time, and we didn't. So we're gonna do both of these and get them both out.
Oops.
Did you oops because that fell, or what was that?
It all stuck. My gun stuck in the holster. When I picked it up, it all fell. I'm scared. I don't know yet.
Did not do that right. I did not think that felt right. Let's measure again. Measure twice, cut once, people. Well, I went the other way is what I did. So I only got 3 1/4. I mean 3 3/4.
Let's see what I got. Stand. But do I wanna?
open. Gotta cut those down.
That one. That one. I gotta cover this. 6 1/4.
We got quiet. We're both like in the zone. I don't know who that voice is.
I don't either.
We get in here and get out of the loop, don't we?
Yeah. You come out fast. I could have it. I could do that. Let's see what kind of pretties I have. I could do green. I already got this one cut. That wouldn't be a floral. That's kind of pretty. That's kind of pretty. That's going the wrong way. I could do dark. I think I'm gonna go that way right now. Let's see if I can gather all this back up. Okay. So, like here, and here. Which one? This was 7 3/4 tall. Boop.
I should have walked all through what I did, but I wasn't sure what I was doing, so I didn't want to walk through it yet. But I'll show you what I did.
It's like, I don't know, but I
Let me do it, then I'll show you what I did. You're just whispering.
Yeah. I got excited and it turned into a whisper. Got excited and I whispered.
Okay, so what I did, I used my little tag cut aparts because I thought they were stinking cute. I stuck this guy together somewhere, but that's a tag cut apart, right? And I think it'd be cute to put a photo right here. And then I did one on the other side, and then I cut these down to be tag shaped. I do, and I'm not gonna add any decorator paper in here, I don't think. I think we need to just put photos in here because of the thickness of it. And I'm not gonna, make this look like a tag because it's gonna feed into the book, but I do need to do the other one real quick. Need to do the other one.
She's over there just to create.
Well, I love these little tags. I thought they were so perfect for the book. I just wanted to be able to use them. So I just cut a piece of decorator paper 1/4 of an inch larger so it would hang over the edges. I know I too love tags. I could do a whole channel just around tags. I'm not kidding. I could just make tag content. Y'all think you get tired of folios. You would hate my tag content. That's all I wanted. I love tags. They're my favorite. We could do a whole channel called Tag Your It.
Oh, look at you.
Yep. Or Maymay tagged it.
They tagged it.
We get so creative. Why am I cutting these off? Oh, I do have to cut these off. I was like, I can cut them off all at one time, but I can't.
They tagged it. I like that. Let's go ahead and finish that one. We don't have that one yet. Oh.
Shannon worked hard on
False
cleaning that
excitement.
room. I'm trying to clean up behind myself. So it won't be so bad when we walk away.
I tried to make it halfway decent.
It's so much better.
I don't know if I go that far, but
It's better. I mean,
It
there's more
is,
to
it
do, but
is.
it is so much better. I wasn't completely mortified when he let somebody see it yesterday. If Vinny does not care. If my room's a mess, he's walking somebody in it. Isn't he?
Yeah.
He does not care.
and honestly, just vacuuming went a long ways. And sweeping. I had to sweep up the chunks. We're messy.
Crafters.
Although some of that was Vinny's hole punching that he did that time.
On
And
the
it
floor.
just spread like
We're just
everywhere.
everywhere.
So technically, he's messy.
I know that.
Although your spot over there,
Oh, I listen.
there was a confetti.
Tags galore. You'd love to see it. We've done a tag series in July, and you know what? It didn't take off. Do you remember that tag series?
Yes,
We worked
Yes,
so
we worked
hard,
really
and it
hard
did
on
not go well. And I just glued that on the wrong end.
she worked so hard, and it did not go well.
It didn't. I figured
Yeah.
it would be so good in July, but it was not
did
very well
not.
received.
It did not. It did not fly, and we said we will not do that again.
No, because we did
worked
30
our
30 or 31 tags or
butts
something like
off
that.
on it.
And everybody participated. Vince did a tag. Everybody
We
participated.
did, yeah. As a matter of fact, right here, baby.
That's
I
one
was
of our
proud of
tags.
mine.
Show that one. It's so cute.
I was proud of mine, and I hung it and kept it. This one was all punch
Punch art.
punches, punch art tag. See, it's just a tag. But those were circles, and I cut them and I ink blended, and that was
listen,
a Maymay stamp
We would
set.
love that because I wish it would have gone well. Maybe we need to do it in a different month, not July. Maybe we should do it closer to Christmas.
Maybe we shouldn't do 30 either.
Maybe we shouldn't do 30.
All right, let's
Probably
see
learned
what
our
we
lesson
can
on that.
do.
Yes, Tammy. I said probably. I didn't say we definitely did.
I said maybe we shouldn't do 30. Maybe. As in, let's not do 30. I think, let's see.
So if you love tags, go back and check that series out. I want to say it was a couple years ago. It was one in the old studio, so it's been a while.
Yeah. I don't think I dated it.
All right, let's see if I'm going to be sad about how these fit in here. I'm not sad, and I love that. I love that color sticking out.
What'd you do? Oh, you turned them into tags.
But like, and see that little color? That's what I wanted this to do.
I
That little
just-
1/2 inch piece.
I just did that
I
for
love
now.
that. But I love that sticky.
I haven't done it on the back side yet. I guess I should do one on this side too.
I'm pretty happy with that. It's 12:10. This is about time we end every time. And I'm pretty happy with how far I got. Do you need to keep going for a minute?
I was just gonna cut.
You just
these
keep going.
apart.
I'm gonna talk about the swap real quick while you finish up, and then we'll walk through our albums. So if you didn't hear about the swap in the beginning, it is swap time. And what you'll do to participate in the swap, remember, it is optional. You don't have to participate if you don't want to. But you will make a folio using any of the designs, A, B, C, or D, that we've done so far. And then you will mail it to us by June 30th. The end of June is when we need it. We'll get them, and then we will fruit basket turn over them, and you'll get a different one back in the mail. And all you have to do is cover the shipping to us. Just ship it to us. You've already covered the shipping to the other person in your ticket price of the class. So if you get them sent to us by the 30th, you will be participating. And if we get 30, that's how many we get. If we get 130, that's how many we get. And we will swap them around, and it's going to be super, super fun.
Super fun.
Yeah, the video we were talking about was the July that we did Christmas tags, not the video, but the videos. So when we get back together, I'm gonna be using these to decorate my album, to fix my album up. And I'm gonna give you a walkthrough while Shannon wraps up, because I'm pretty ready to do that. All right, so put it over here to the side, and you know what the front look like. This is where we'll get all our cutesies out. So we open this guy up. Oh, the glue that will be on me all day. We open him up. I gotta wait for my camera to blip. I've got this side that needs something here. This little door. Like how it's turning out. This, I think I'm just gonna stamp place photo here. What size will fit here? Let me see. I think a 2x2 will fit here, no problem. Yep, you could do a 2x2 photo right there. 2x2, like little Instagram photos would be cute. And then lots of places for cutesies, and there's magnets there. Then we're gonna open this side, and you will see that these guys are magneted into place, like so. And then in the middle, I did a little magnet closing this door, and I'll do something cute inside of here and something here, and this opens up. This is a pocket. I'll probably make something to go in the pocket, but that'll come at the final part. Then I've just got a big spot of real estate and a big spot of real estate. And we close it all up, and I'll flip around and show you the back. Pretty happy with that one. I'm telling you, this Doodlebug paper, if y'all have not played with it, you can't mess it up. I really want to do their July one in the Doodlebug July. You know it?
Yeah.
You do too, though. We can do the same.
Well, I also have like last year's 4th of July from Doodlebug.
And also, the Yankee Doodle one is really good.
Yeah. I've got to decide.
Tagging around
so
the
many
tree.
good.
Tagging around the tree. That's what we called it. But yeah, that is mine. So we'll let Shannon do hers.
I'll close it all up. Let me move this out of the way.
I got a lot. Also, if you didn't see, I did, while she's getting ready, I did use this on the side. I forgot to show you. I did use my dies on the side here. It's hard to see in the light. There it is. So I did that before the class started.
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I will. And I'm probably going to put some kind of something up here. We'll figure that out. But so far, all I have is this little guy and this little guy. I haven't done anything on the back yet. I was waiting. Hey, Maymay.
We knew when we cleaned up we'd find him.
There's your yellow dot.
You guys, I was looking for, I'm not going to pick him up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but it was funny. I was
No,
looking for
it's
this
fine.
guy earlier, this little tiny yellow dot, but we made another one. Go ahead.
Oh, so now we're going to open him up. And I haven't done anything absolutely fabulous. But, you know, I did have to piece this piece and this piece because I ran out. We got that. And we have this guy. And I covered that. And then I just did these cut aparts and scored them. And made a little folio, Leo insert. And I can just put pictures on here. And I might wind up doing one of the horizontals like this and scoring it and just sticking it in there too. And when I cut those off, I'll probably use the other half of that to cover up here. And then that will be covered. I still have this to cover. Or I might wind up piecing apart, cut apart or something. I don't know. I could do 2 cut aparts I don't know. We'll figure it out. Figure it out. And we have these guys. And I haven't done anything in here. I just glued that on the end. And that's it so far. I put magnets here to hold those guys down. I magneted that closed, and I did magnets there to close that guy. And I might wind up putting some what are these things called?
Oh, Instaflips. I didn't even use any this
Instaflips or
time.
Instaflaps on this back side. But if I do, we'll do that next week.
That would be cute.
I could do them down or something like that on that big section. Since it has a spine and it'll take the thickness.
Did you guys see the sticker, the Pix Cut review I did on Tuesday? It was kind of a surprise. You guys didn't know it was coming. But if you didn't see it, go watch it because you'll be able to use this in your folios a lot with pictures, stickers, whatever. You need to go check that video out too. I'll let Timothy link it here so you can see it. All right, you guys, that is Folio D, part 1. Part 2 will be coming at you in the next week to week and a half, maybe 2 weeks because we're going to do both of them. Tina, did you get yours ordered? Because it's amazing. You're going to love it. If you want to see it in person, come up here. I'll show you. All right. Maybe not today. I got to live show it too. All right. I'm going to go set up the live show for 2. I'm going to grab some lunch and I'll see you guys at 2 o'clock. Y'all have a great one. Till next time. Bye now.
Bye, y'all.